to the 5 p.m. What are we at? 38 ball players. If I had said to somebody a month, 2 months ago, hey, Tuesday, 5 p.m., meet me on a Zoom meeting. You wouldn't even know what Zoom was. You'd say, no, coach, I got to go pitch on a field. Instead, you're all here hitting, pitching, training. You're working on getting better. You know why? You see the apex. I got news for you. What you think is the apex up there, as good as you think you can be, you're wrong. You're wrong. You know how I know? Because if you're committed enough to be here 5 p.m. training in front of an iPad, a phone, whatever it is, the apex that you think you're going to hit, the ceiling, the top, you're wrong. It's higher than you think. You know how I know? Because if you're willing to work this hard, you're going to be better than even you believe you can be. And that's what's got me pumped up today. 4 o'clock, Emily's there with me, 10 years old, mastering her work, going non-stop. That's what's got me pumped up today. Coach, I don't know about you. I am ready to pitch. I am ready to hit. I'm ready to work out. 5 p.m., hustle at home. Let's go. Coach, we warming up?
I'm ready to roll. I'm waiting for the camera. Here we go. Oh, guys.
No, asleep at the wheel. Put the Cheetos down, Jill. Put them down.
You don't want to get her keyboard a little messy. Guys, I hope you guys are fired up. I'm fired up, not only with what Jordan's saying, but our 4 o'clock class was incredible, and that comes from the energy that you guys have been bringing. So let's get this party started. I'm done talking, guys. We're going to start off with our ankle and knee mobility warm-up right now. So we got our foot flicks to start. You guys can just stand in place, kick out your feet. Let's loosen up a little bit. I know some of you guys already been on class, but it doesn't hurt. It only makes you better to keep going right now. So let's get our toe walks right now. Up onto your toes. We're going to walk around a little bit. You guys go forward and backwards. Get those ankles ready to roll. We're going to get up on our heels now. We're going to walk back and forth. Good work. Guys, next up, we're going to go high knees. High knees. We're going to be moving our arms. Let's get our knees all the way up. Here we go. Awesome job. Awesome job. Guys, next up, we got butt kicks. Let's warm up the front of our legs, our quads. Let's same exact things we were doing before. Let's make sure those arms are moving as well. Here we go. Nice work. Now we're going to start to warm up our hips. We got knee to knee. So when we do this, I want to bring my right knee to my left knee. Just like this. And then we're going to put some rhythm in it. We're going to start skipping a little bit. Awesome job. Now that we're a little bit looser, now let's start to bring it up a little bit higher. We're going to go right knee to left hip. Just like this. And we're going to add that skip in there, a little rhythm. Here we go. Good work. I hope you're feeling as loose as I am right now. This feels good. Here we go. Next up, we got power soldiers. Or if we need to make it a little easier, we're just going to do toy soldiers. I'm going to show you the harder one first. We're going to keep our legs straight, kick up as high as we can, or we're going to add a skip to it. Or you can simply just do toy soldiers. Legs stay straight, right hand to left foot, left hand to right foot. Good, awesome job. Now we have some power skips. I'm going to show you guys first. You see that I'm marching in place. My right leg goes up, my left arm goes up. Then I'm going to switch. I'm going to start to jump as high as I can. Nice work. Guys, next up, we got power skips with a stomp. Let's start to create some ground force. I'm going to skip up, stomp down. So up and then down through the floor. Awesome job. Guys, we got side shuffles coming up now. We're going to have our knees bent, right? Knees bent, toes, knees, shoulders facing forward. We're going to go side to side right now. I'm going to keep this same posture. What I mean by posture is we're going to stay in the same exact position. Here we go. Awesome job. Guys, last but definitely not least, If you're outside and you have a lot of space, feel free to run a couple sprints, get that heart rate going a little bit more. Mine's already pumping right now. We're going to hit some jump rope. I mess this thing up every single time I say it. We're going to hit some jump rope, jumping in the same exact place, just moving our arms. We don't need a jump rope here, but let's get it going. Here we go. On our toes. You can go for about 15 seconds. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empire, bring it in. Awesome work. I want you guys to go grab a quick sip of water. I'm going to pass this thing over to Coach Jordan. He's first off going to go through the arm warm-up for you guys, and then he's got a great pitching exercises for you guys. Then you're going to come back over to me. We got some cool hitting in store, a workout in store, and then we got a little extra piece for you, a little secret sauce for you. Coach Jordan's going to take you guys through that. But for right now, sip of water, and I'm sending it over to Jordan. Here we go.
All right, so we're going to get elbows and shoulders warmed up. Coach Chris, I'm going to tell you right now, you may not be able to say jump rope, but your jumps look awesome. That comes from
Appreciate it.
Some people think that's a basic exercise, that's baby stuff. No way. That's a foundational exercise that if you can do that, cardio workout is great from it. But you know what? Gets your ankles, knees, and hips strong. It is the most underrated workout we do. Let's get right back to work. If you have your band, I'm going to be working on bands today. If not, grab 2 baseballs, follow me along. We're not doing joint integrity today. We're going to do a warm-up for our throwing because we're going to do a lot of throwing. Here we go. So we're going to start with forward flies to overhead reach. Remember, if you don't have your band set up at chest height, that's okay. You can do it with baseballs. Here we go. Let's do 7 of them. Forward, back. Notice I keep my posture right where it is, okay? Forward, back, and overhead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shake them out, right? Notice it wasn't so hard that I couldn't do it. It wasn't so easy that my arms are flapping back. Enough tension to make it just slightly difficult to warm up my shoulders and get moving. We're going to go to backwards flies to overhead reach. Here we go. Same thing. Bent knees, a little tilt, right? A little pelvic tilt, coach. Do I look like Jim Beadle?
Yeah, tough topic.
Oh, too soon?
Too soon.
We'll talk about it soon. Here we go. Reverse, up overhead, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Shake them out. Turn right back around. Let's get back to our forward flies. Your shoulders are going to start to feel nice and warm. We're going to get ready to throw today. Here we go. Forward and up. Remember, maintain posture. No tilting forward. No falling back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shake them out. Really quickly, my internal rotation. My glove arm is up here at my shoulder height. My throwing arm, elbows on top of the fist. Let's go 7. Good. I'm going to turn around and do external rotation, but for the sake of you seeing me, you don't want to see my back right now. I'll do it with this arm. Here's my externals. Good. Shake it out. Right back to your internals. Remember, you're doing this with your throwing arm.
Doing a great job, guys.
Shake it out. I thought you were telling me I was doing a great job. I was kind of proud of myself there, Coach.
JB, you look great, but these guys are working over here.
Thanks, brother. Happy to hear that. 5, 6, and 7. Shake it out. Close arm, internal and external rotation. Here we go. I'll show you with my left arm. You're using your right if you're a righty. Keep your elbow close to your side and across your body. 7. Same arm, only I'm going to switch just for the sake of the camera. 7. How they look, Coach?
Awesome.
Good. Back to my internals. And they've got this thing about the throwing arm. They're okay?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, they got it. They're improvising too. I like.
If anybody has questions, type them in or send us an email, empire@newyorkempirebaseball.org. Good. Shake them out. That's all we're doing with our band work for now. If you have wrist weights, put them on now. If you don't, hold 2 baseballs. If you have something other than baseballs a little heavier, hold 2 baseball gloves. Hold 2 soup cans. Hold a pair of televisions if you're Coach Chris. Let's go. Coach, I said it.
I'd rather hold donuts right now, to be honest. I'm getting a little hungry.
If my man Dylan Sauer is on there, tell him, go to Donut Plant. You know where I'm at. Tres leches. Bring him here before I leave the arena. Those are very necessary right now.
It's the go-to.
Coach, that's like an essential service should be Donut Plant.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, think about, everybody talks about heroes, right? Who are the heroes? The police, emergency services, EMS. Who else, Coach? The hospital workers, the people in Donut Plant. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, the pizzerias,
Oh, Coach, that's a sore spot. I haven't had pizza in a while.
I'm sorry to hear that. I've been hitting it every couple of days.
You hitting the real pizza, or you going Stouffer's like Barstool talked about?
No. The good stuff.
Here we go. All right, remember, for those of you who've been on the pitching class before, these are called pronation swings. I'm going to start with my palms facing forward. I'm going to swing my arms up overhead. I'm not going to turn my hands here. As I let them fall, when they get about shoulder height, I'm going to turn my thumbs in and let them finish swinging. Here we go. Palms up. And then on the way down, turn the thumbs down. Coach, take a real good look at them. Make sure they've got this deceleration going on where the thumbs turn inward. Not only are we warming up our shoulders, we are patterning healthy movement. Remember, first priority as a thrower is what? Being healthy, being safe. Second, throwing hard. Third, accuracy. That's going to be easy, I promise.
Caleb, drop them towards your legs. I think Caleb's using fire extinguishers right now.
That's awesome. Shake them out. We'll get one more set of everything. Here we go. We're going to move right into our elbow throws. Take a look. I bring my elbows up, pointing straight, not winging out. My hands are over my shoulders, and I'm going to throw these weights forward. And just as they get almost to extension, turn my thumbs down. I'm not going to snap them out. Remember, it's not that, it's...
Good, Chucky. That's awesome. Jared, make sure your palms are facing your shoulders to start. Meet. There you go. Good fix, Jared. Charlie Mack, good job. I see you holding the boxes of mac and cheese. Good work.
Coach, can we call these the modified Cuban press, or in 2020, can we not refer to Cuban press?
Yeah, first off, we have Aaron Meir right now actually pressing a basketball hoop right now. That is the most savage thing I've seen on one of these videos.
Dude, is he like 5 or 6 years old?
It's very impressive. If we could bring the camera on him really quick, just so we could raise the intensity of this call. Guys, check out what's going on over there.
We'll keep going. Aaron Meir, what you got? Let's see him. Jill, you got him? No! Oh, let's go, Aaron!
My man is taking this to a new level.
We have our modified Cuban press. No Fidel Castro here. Here we go. Jill, bring it on back. Here we go. My palms this time are facing back. I lift my elbows to shoulder height. Rotate upwards and then push up, down, rotate down, and down. Let's
Marcos,
go.
you are killing it. That's perfect, dude. Awesome job.
3, 4. I hope
Fox with the flower pots. You look great. Good work.
6 and 7. We're going to get one more set of those same exercises. Shake them out. Be ready to go. Palms forward. Swing them up. Thumbs in when you come down. 3.
Good. Come on, Mac.
4. Remember, not a turn up here. Let your arms swing down and turn the thumbs down quickly.
Jack, keep those arms straight, buddy. Jack Grant, Baby Shark, arms straight.
Shake them out. Elbow throws. This time I'm coming straight at you. Remember, elbows are not out to the sides, and I don't snap my elbows out. Nope. As I get to extension, I turn the thumbs down again. Here we go.
Guys, if you see, Coach Jordan has his palms facing his shoulders to start, and then he throws the weights out. Hudson, face those weights towards yourself, buddy. Palms are facing your shoulders. Newmark, turn the weights.
Here we go. Last set. Last set of Cuban presses. Palms facing back, elbows to shoulders. Rotate up, down, rotate down, down. 2, 3.
Good, Chucky.
4.
Wow, Siegel, you are a beast.
6. Did you say Brett Siegel?
No, Ian Siegel.
Oh, come on now. We knew that already. 7, shake them out. We are ready to throw. Take off your weights. Put down your soup cans. Put down your basketball hoops. Irv, put down the walker. Let's rock. Get a drink. Get your glove. Get your towel. If you're outside, get a baseball. I'm going to use both today, Coach. I might actually do some throwing.
Oh, let's do it. I love it.
Yeah, Coach, I'm a little jacked up. That 4 o'clock lesson with Emily's got me on fire.
Good. That's how we felt about the 4 o'clock class, too. The 3 o'clock class is on fire today.
Coach, what does it mean? You start your day. Hold on. We got Isla J on here and Irv. Think about that, Coach.
Can't beat it.
Imagine. What a combination. What do we got? Ice cream shops. What does that mean? Did Isla J just say, hi, Dad? Let's go. All right. We'll start with our scap throws. Remember, for those of you who are new, we pull this elbow back. We're in flexion. What does flexion mean? It means my elbow's flexed. It's not extended. If somebody told you point the ball to center field before you throw, ask them why. They don't know what they're talking about. Yep, I said it. The elbow gets pulled back behind you. You'll see my elbow poke out back there. The front arm comes across my body just slightly. Not here, never pointing to my target, just slightly across my body. And when I want to throw, I spin this belly button, I pull the elbow in, and I whip down across my body. Not straight down, not straight across, somewhere in between. You'll get elbow, forearm, hand. What does that mean? Elbow, forearm, hand. That's what's going to make this move as fast as possible. It's part of the kinetic chain, the kinematic sequence. Look it up. Let's talk. Scap throws. Let's go 10, Coach. Take a good look at them. Here we go. 1, 2.
Made her across your body, buddy.
4.
Joey D looking good, man.
5, I'm going to do facing the camera so you can see the sequence. You'll see the elbow pull back, the hips turn, the shoulders turn, and then the throw. Here we go. I got 5.
Connor, make sure we're throwing across our body.
Coach, I look like Emily right now. You should have seen her hip turn and her sequence. Fantastic. And 10. Take a break. Shake it out. For those of you who remember last week, Thursday, what did we work on? You'll remember the step back. That's going to teach me to load this hip, get all my weight into this back hip, but never tilt backwards. Never. Not a move back, just a move into this hip. There's a difference. Coach is going to work on it a lot with you and hit it. Super important. Let's get 10 step backs. I just take a quick step into my back. You'll notice, and Coach is going to point it out for you, this knee stays inside this ankle, not outside the ankle ever. That's not healthy. It's also a loss of power. You'll throw less hard with a high likelihood of injury. Let's not do that. 10 step backs, 5 with my towel. Here we go. 3, 4.
Awesome, guys. Bring the intensity.
5. Get some baseballs here.
Good. 5 more, guys.
If you really want to think about it, you're leaning all your weight into your back foot. This knee is bending. Your ankle is bending. Your hip is bending. Then all the weight goes forward into that front leg, and you push this leg hard. If you find yourself tilting over your front foot, no way. Your chest should stay behind this knee because this leg is pressing really hard, really strong. Here we go. 5 more. Step back.
Newmark crushing it. Good work.
Pay very close attention to that scap load and that front arm after you do your step back move. Take it out. Take a break.
Charlie Mack's over there fighting his dog while trying to hit step backs, but he's looking good.
Somebody's got their dog?
Charlie Mack, every time he goes to do a step back and whip his throw, he's got his dog jumping for the towel.
That's great.
Good training partner.
As long as no animals are hurt in the process. Our next drill, everybody's favorite, the rocker, teaches us to rotate into foot strike. That's fancy words there. I don't take a step and then start my throw. The belly button spins into that foot strike. Then my shoulders spin. Then I throw. Remember, what did we just talk about? How strong can I be on this front leg? When I land on it, never collapsing forward onto this knee. That's a great way to lose energy. Coach, we want to lose energy when we throw?
Never. I want all my weight moving in the direction I want to throw.
Coach, think about that. I work so hard to build up all this energy, and then just by having a soft leg, I lose it?
That's why all this lateral movement we're going to be doing throughout this workout is very, very important, guys. We're actually going to introduce it not only in hitting, but in the workout as well.
Here we go. Doing your rocker. Get your feet pretty wide. Not so wide that you can't move, and certainly not near your hips. Get wider. Open up that front foot so it's pointing almost to your target. We're going to lean all our weight forward on that front leg. I'm going to rock all the weight back. All the weight comes back forward and I throw. Here it goes. Let's go through 10. Here we go.
Dean, looking good. Keep it up.
Remember, as you do your rocker, do not fall back behind the back foot. Lift this front foot off the ground so you get used to spinning your hips into foot strike. I know that's a little advanced. If you need help, send a message. We will help you. Here we go.
Nate, head straight. Whip that towel across your body, buddy. Good. Guys, if you see Coach Jordan right now, he's got the towel hanging between his legs. He gets all of his weight on his front foot, all of his weight on his back foot, and then everything coming back forward, okay? Plavnik, harder. Let's go. Pick it up. There we go. Nice job.
Strong on that front leg. Real strong when you land on it. 3 more.
Zachary, nice work. Kaplan, nice work.
If you already finished your set, take a break.
Lucas Martinez, everything on the front, everything on the back, then go throw.
Get a quick drink if you're done with your set. You ready to come back? We're throwing.
Lucas, I know you move faster than that. Hit one more. Let's see. Zachary, don't worry about who says you can throw 70 miles an hour. We all know you can throw that hard. You work on throwing 80 now, dude. Don't worry about 70 anymore. Caleb, feel free to stay out of the group chat. Let's get to 65 instead of telling people you throw 62.
Wow. Fellas, skip the chat. Let's get back to work. Okay, we introduced last week, when you lift that leg, you don't stay still, and you certainly don't fall back. What do? You start about hip width apart, not wider. If you start wider, which direction do you have to go to lift this leg? Backwards. Don't want it to happen. Start about hip width apart, knees bent, little pelvic tilt. If you notice, my belly button, my center of mass, look it up. There's going to be a test. My center of mass goes home. I'm not tilting my head backwards. I'm just pushing my butt, my hips, my belly button home. Can we do that? Let's get 10, lift and thrust, right? I'm going to lift my knee, push my butt home. Here we go. How they look, Coach?
Good. Guys, if you see, Coach Jordan's not even throwing right now yet. He's just trying to get into that position of getting his butt going forward, right?
I want to get
Tito, that looks awesome.
The ground beneath me. I want to get my hips exploding home quickly. Let's go. Not, if you've heard up, down, and out, it's wrong. It robs you of power. If you heard go back to go forward, you're not a rubber band. Lift your knee, get your butt home. Now let's see, Coach, you think they can put it together?
I think so. They're looking good right now. Some of them have already started to it.
Okay, we're going to do what we call a walking windup. Okay, this is going to pull it all together. We skipped a few exercises we're going to come back to, but I want you to start pitching right now because from what Coach tells me in the videos I've watched, you'll look very good. I'm going to walk forward toward my target. My first step is going to be straight. My second step is straight. My third step is that block step, that sideways step like I'm pitching. I continue going forward with a leg lift, pull it back and throw. Coach, that makes sense to everyone?
Makes sense to me. Maybe show them one more time, guys. Empire, bring it in. Just watch Coach Jordan really quick, and then we can start to move together.
So you're going to see me enter this on a little bit of a circle. I'm going to go right, left, right, leg, lift that leg and start getting home, right? 2 steps plus my delivery. Here we go. Right, left, and throw. But if you notice, my belly button is moving at all times. It never stops. It's moving home the entire way. Let's get 10 walking windups. How they looking, Coach?
Good. Guys, you see how Coach Jordan is
with a baseball? Let's go.
Get that weight moving home, then get your lift and get your butt going home.
Right? What did we work on? That knee lifts, the butt's going home at the same time. By the time this knee reaches height, your butt's going home. If Irv can do it, so can you.
Irv is crushing this right now.
Coach, just feeling good. I'm ready to pitch.
You look like you're ready to pitch.
Last one.
James Fox, that looks awesome, dude.
Make sure you got that leg lift. Your belly button's moving home. Get a drink. Coach Chris, they're all yours. They're ready to hit because if they take these principles into their hitting, they will swing harder. They will hit harder. Let's go.
All right, guys, awesome job with Coach Jordan. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to go grab some water. You have that same towel already. You guys can grab a T-shirt or a towel. I have a T-shirt right here, so we're ready to roll. Give these guys about another 15 seconds, grab some water, and we're going to start to crank out some hitting, guys. Real quick, while we're waiting on them, remember we were talking a lot about that lateral movement, right? It's going to be very crucial. It's going to be very important in what we do today, right? I want to be able to get weight moving in the direction of where I'm about to swing, when I'm about to throw. That's going to be our big focus, especially when we start to get into our workout as well. So with that being said, guys, I want to start off. We're going to quickly go through the basic of our swing. We're going to skip the setup because I think we got that. I mean, you're going to see me get into it, but I want to work on 1 hour load, and we're going to add them both together because I got some other secret sauce for you guys, and Jordan's even got a special surprise for you as well. So, guys, we're going to put the lower half load and the upper half load together. I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. I'm going to make this really easy. I'm actually going to put this towel down in between my legs, right? Coach Jordan was talking about getting his center of mass moving forward, right? So my head and belly button is going to be a good indication. It's going to be a good sign that I did that. As I lay this on the floor, it's lined up between my head and belly button. So I'm in my stance. I go to take a step towards the pitcher, and now my head and belly button are in front of that. So I know I have weight moving forward. Now let's add the upper half to that now, right? I got the lower half. I'm moving weight towards the pitcher. Now we can add the top piece to it. So what I do there is I'm going to start to pull back on my scap, right? I'm going to take my step forward, and I'm going to pull back on my scap, guys. Something I've been doing today a lot is having kids show you, because you get to look at me and be like, Coach, you do this every day. You teach us all the time. But I'm going to watch. Here's an 11-year-old for you. Tito, you mind jumping on here really quick? He's going to show you guys what the lower and upper half load look like. And he's going to be able to – you're going to not only see that a young kid can do it, which should definitely inspire you because this shows you that it's not that hard to do, right? He takes his step forward. He's staring at the pitcher, and he's able to pull back on that scap, and he still has weight moving forward, right? So let's all do that together. Let's get this front piece going. Coach Jordan there's here to help you guys out through the process. Good. Guys, awesome. So remember, we're just taking a step forward, and I'm pulling back on that scap, right? You should start to see my elbow here, right? My elbow comes from behind my back. My head is still locked on the pitcher. The reason we pull back is it's going to start to hold my upper body when I start to spin my hips. All right, guys, so let's hit 5 of those. I want to see you guys go through those, and then I'm going to add that next piece for you guys, okay?
Coach Alex Mader looks fantastic. Alex, don't even look at the camera anymore. Look at the picture. You look terrific. Wow. Outstanding. Let's see what Nate's got there. Nate's still pitching. Nate, we're hitting now, kiddo. Jacob present. We're not swinging yet. Just loading. Pull the elbow back. Not looking to swing. John Astor's looking outstanding. James Fox, never better. Don't rush into the next one. James, don't extend the back leg. Sit into that back leg when you start the load. Yeah! Wow. Jill, can we get James Fox up on here? This dude just changed the world in one movement. My goodness. James Fox. Let's go, dude. Barefoot and all. Look at what's going on right here.
Awesome.
Dude, that is Jersey Shore meets Manhattan meets a great load. Let's go.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, I'm going to introduce you guys to the next piece right here. All right, so if you guys were on the call last Thursday, this is going to look really familiar to you. It also should make sense because we just did this with pitching, right? We were just talking about our step backs when Coach Jordan was doing them with you, but right now we're doing them for hitting, right? So I'm going to take a step back and remember the number one important thing that we do this, the most important thing was keeping my knee inside of my back shoe. It kind of helps that I'm wearing some gold sneakers right now. So you can see that my knee is inside of my back shoe, right? So when I take my step back, you can still see that that knee is inside my back shoe, right? So I'm going to take a step back, and I'm just going to fall into my load again, right? So I'm going to step back, knees inside my back foot, and fall into my load again. What that's doing for us is we're starting to learn how to load our back hip in our swing, right? In our load, before our swing, we got to get this engaged. So when I go to spin, I could really fire those hips and get the most out of my hips and the most power I could possibly have. So let's do this one together, okay? Step back, fall forward. I want to see 10 of these guys. I'm going to give you the next one. Step back, fall forward.
Be careful when you fall forward. Yeah, be careful when you fall forward, James, not to have your chest leaning out over your front foot. When you fall forward, it's your weight falling into your front foot. It's not your chest over your foot. Same thing for you, Nas. You don't want to bring your chest and your nose close to your front knee, right? Stay dead center in your body, right between your knees. Just
Guys,
get your feet to go forward.
If you see my head and belly button are moving forward, but they're almost still in line in the center of my body. I'm not leaning out here as Coach Jordan's talking about right now, right? So I'm stepping back, falling forward, but my head and belly button are right here. Yes, there's weight moving forward, but I'm not lunging over here. I got no power here. I can't go swing in this position, right? So I want to step back, fall forward, and still have that weight in the center of my body, okay?
Coach, if you want to see what it's all about, this is somebody who has built his swing over the last few months. Jill, get downtown on here, right? This is really, really fantastic, right? This kid has worked harder than anybody I've seen in months. He's got basketball hoops. He's got tables out of the way. Look at what's going on. Sits into that back leg and then just falls into the front. But look at his posture, everyone. He doesn't fall with his nose. His posture remains the same. He just lands on that front foot with some weight. That is really – hey, downtown, can you turn to face the camera so everybody can see that you're not falling one way or the other? Sits back into that front leg and then just lands hard on the front foot without falling forward. That's really, real. I'll tell you now, Doc Downey, you bring that with you, that's a skill that scales. That's going to build a great swing for years and years and years to come. That is –
guys, awesome. Awesome work, guys. Let's add this next piece to it, right? So we got the load. We have our step back, so we're starting to load our backside, our back hip, and now we've started to move the weight forward. But let's work on that even more. And Coach is talking about blocking your front side, right? Firm front leg when we go to swing, right? So this drill, you just did it with pitching as well, right? It's the rocker, right? It's gonna be a little bit different. So I'm gonna start in the middle, right? I could have my bat just hanging out on my shoulder. I'm gonna get all my weight moving forward, all my weight moving back. But the important thing when you see that, I keep that back knee inside of my back ankle, and then I'm going to swing as hard as I can across my chest. So everything forward, everything back, hard as I can across the chest. But I want you to notice one thing. When I move forward, I'm going to go in slow motion for you. When I move forward, I move back. If you see when I go to spin and swing, this front leg, we're talking about blocking that front leg, making that really strong, is now stiff, right? It's a straight leg, so I then can spin my hips around, and this one's firm. Right? If my front leg's real strong, I then can send all that power at the pitcher or at the baseball, and I can stop my hips so I can allow the power to go up the chain. I can allow the power to get into my bat. All right, so let's get to work. Let's start doing this together. So we're gonna go 10 of these. I'm gonna get everything moving forward, everything moving back, hard swing across my chest. Forward, back, hard swing across my chest, making sure I'm strong on my front leg. Okay, guys? How are you looking, JB?
I'm watching a whole lot of guys. I don't know. We got a couple of people who aren't really spinning and swinging. I don't know what's going on with a couple, but I don't know. I got 10-year-old Emily standing here doing a perfect rocker drill with a great front leg block. I mean, I'm shocked right now. I got to be honest. I don't know that a 10-year-old can do what she's doing. Jill, if you can get Emily up there, this is a sight to see. I mean, Coach, we can't see her front leg. Her iPad fell down, but look at what's going on. Look at that stop and spin. That is great. Look at Grant Steffi taking a look. Grant, that's what it's all about. Show it off, Grant. Oh, let's go. He's got the front leg block. Let's see it, Grant. Go for it. Don't be. You're a beast. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Now swing straight across the word beast, not down to your feet. Let's go. That's, Coach, that's why Grant hits the ball harder than most people twice his age.
Love that. Who else we got over here? Who's killing this thing?
I'll tell you, Zach Kaplan looks strong. He hasn't been paying attention most of the time, but he just stepped it up. His front leg block is awesome. Zach Kaplan, you look terrific, buddy. Way to swing a bat, lefty.
Can we check out Dylan Kirshner right now over here? Everything forward, everything back.
Has his hair grown in?
His hair is growing in by the second, and his front side is firm.
Wow. Coach, that front leg block is like, no, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't see it before. That is where it's at.
He front leg blocks as well as his dad cuts hair, and that's cream of the crop. So we got something special going on in that household right now.
I mean, you know what they say, Coach, cream of the crop, rise to the top. Never eat it. No. Okay. Wow. That's for real.
We got Andrew Olczyk killing it over there on the deck as well. Can we bring it over there?
Oh my goodness.
Everything going forward, everything back.
Coach, that's not Andrew Olczyk. That's Donald Trump.
That is Donnie. I'm sorry. Donnie has to sneak out in between press conferences to make sure he's working on his lower half. I respect that.
Wow. That's a front leg, Coach. That's a snap drill and a front leg block like we've never seen. My goodness.
Looking good. Oh, the infamous Alex Tall. I don't know how we missed this one. The poster child for the lower half. Can we get Alex Tall up here? He's AT iPad.
Wow.
Forward, back, snap.
I mean, Alex Tall looks so good that Irv Shafran has completely stopped his work and is just marveling over Alex Tall. Oh, all right. Irv decided to step up his game from Palm Beach. Folks, we got to take a look at this because come on now. Jill, can we get this look at oh, this is God-given. You have enough pillows on that bed? Does anybody sleep on that bed? Wow. Coach, this is for real. What?
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
Herb doesn't mess around, guys. He takes his training serious.
Boys. Coach, is that Nate Shear?
What was that, JB?
Is that Nate Shear?
That is Nate Shear. Yes, it is.
Nate Shear, let me see what you're doing. That looked fantastic, buddy. And, yeah, I want to eat pizza too. Nate Shear, show us that rocker. Let's see it. Wow. Let's go, Nate. Looking great, dude.
All right, guys. So let's add all of this together now, right? So we had our loads up, lower half, upper half. We've done our step backs to load the back hip. We've done our rockers to work on blocking out our front side. Can you guys show me this all together, right? So I'm going to get into my stance. I'm going to get into my load and step, spin, swing across my chest, right? So let's get that pull back here, right? I'm into my load. I pull back. And from there, I want to spin and swing across my chest and make sure I block off that front side real hard. All right, let's see this done. Let's see who's lighting this baby up. Here we go. I want to see 10 of those. Come on, guys. Tito looking good over there. Kirshner, you're doing a good job putting it all together. Let's go.
Zach Plavnik looking great, Coach. We got front. Wow. What is going on with Hudson? No way, dude. That's Little Hudson?
That is Little Hudson. We call him Big Hudson now.
Stop. You got to see. That front side is phenomenal. The back side's got to continue the rotation. That front side is filthy.
Wow. Johnny Thumbs, you look good, man. Guys, look how hard my man Asters, Johnny Asters, is ripping that towel across his chest. D. Asters. Here we go. Look, so he's just going to step. He's just ripping that towel across his chest. He's swinging it so hard you can barely see it on the camera.
Coach, he's got a better swing than the fathead behind him.
Oh, without a doubt.
Look, He's got the scap load going on. John Asters did exactly what Coach Chris has asked for. He put everything together for this drill. John Asters, you are ready to hit a baseball a long way. So is Tito. My goodness. Coach, I got to be honest. All I do is complain about everything and point out problems. This is some hitting group today.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Alex Tall is really bringing up the rear, sitting, watching everybody else. Why don't you pop some popcorn while you're at it there, Tall? Oh, I think he's getting tired. He's holding his arm. He needs a massage. Sorry, dude, social distancing. No massage today.
Tito looking good. So, guys, hit me with 5 more of those. I love the intensity right now. I love that we were able to take all of the drills and add them together, right? We took the skills that we learned, and we can now build that into our new swing, right? So with that new swing, I want you to now go and practice that, right? This doesn't, like, it may have stuck over a couple times, but it's not just going to happen in one session, right? It's going to happen by you doing the work at home alone, right? So you guys can start to feel the movements and understand the movements. So next time you come here and you're back with us Thursday, or if you really want to get that extra work in, you join us tomorrow for the 4 o'clock class or the 3 o'clock class and you get some extra work in. But by the time you come back Thursday or tomorrow, you got it all figured out and we continue to grow together. But with that being said, guys, I want you to quickly grab a sip of water. You guys can drop your T-shirts, drop your towels. We're going to get a quick workout in. And then I'm going to send you guys over to Coach Jordan. He's got some extra work for you guys, which is going to improve your swings even more. Actually, improve your throwing even more, too.
Coach, you think
I'm not messing around tonight.
You think they're ready for it, Coach?
I think so. It might be a challenge for them. Some of them are going to be excited to be doing it again, and then some of them are going to be like, wow, I didn't even know guys train like this at Empire. But that's what I was telling the 4 o'clock class and the 3 o'clock class. If you dare to come learn the real stuff, that advanced stuff, you guys can see what all the older guys at Empire are training with. But, guys, let's get to work right now. So we're talking about a lot of lower half stuff, right? So if we want to do the lower half stuff, like our legs and loading certain ways, we got to start to build strength. Some of you younger guys, you're like, Coach, I'm young. How am I going to build strength? If you can't build strength, you're going to start to build muscle coordination, right? We're going to start to learn how to move, which is very important. So with that being said, our first thing we're going to do, we're going to go 20 seconds. I don't want to tire you guys out too much. We're going to go 20 seconds of squat jumps. I want to start to incorporate some power in our lower half because we're asking you to load and stuff. I want to make sure when we sit down into something, I can still explode out of it. So right now I'm going to squat down. I'm going to jump up as high as I can. Squat down, jump up as high as I can. And we're going to do this for 20 seconds, all right? 20 seconds on, and then we're going to take a 15-second break, and we got another 20 seconds to do, okay? So in 5 seconds, we're starting this together, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Tuck jump, squat all the way up. Squat all the way up. Explode up. Challenge yourself to get out of the camera. Get your head above the camera.
So don't just jump. Don't just bend and jump. Your butt should be going down to the floor if you can. Bring your belly button straight down, then jump out of that squat.
5 seconds. And stop. Guys, really quick, Empire, bring it in really fast. We got 15-second break, but I want you to watch me do one of these. I'm squatting down. I get down almost to about 90 degrees, right? So my butt is now even with my knees. And from there, I jump up as high as I can. I'm not just looking to do this. I want to get down into that squat and fire up as fast as I can, okay? We want to make sure you can get into positions, but then explode out of them, all right? 5 seconds, we're going again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All the way down into a squat, explode up. Down, explode up.
So if you all look and you pay attention to Coach Chris, you're going to see that his chest is still facing up when he squats. He doesn't tilt over. He squats straight down and then jumps straight back up out of it. Wow, who is that? Ian Siegel, my goodness.
5 more seconds, guys.
Max Miller looking great. Charlie
3,
Mack looking fantastic.
2, 1, and stop.
Coach Miles Layton looked very strong in these squat jumps.
He's not messing around down there in South Carolina. It's all those bike rides he's taking. He's hitting like 20 miles a day with mom.
Irv looks like his mind is on the 17th green.
He skied the green today with his chipping wedge. So today, guys, we did a lot of lateral movements. I want to make sure we can move in this direction. If you guys have been on with Coach James, this exercise is going to look pretty familiar for you. So we're going to do a lateral squat, but we're going to get a little bit of a stretch in there as well, right? So I'm going to squat down here. You see my knee is still inside of my back ankle. That should start to be like, Coach, you said that 30 times today. I'm glad you're listening. Knee still inside my back ankle. I'm sitting into my butt and into my heel. And I can even allow my other foot to come up so I can start to create a little stretch. And I'm going to switch. Right, so my knees are staying in, my knee is inside my back ankle. I sit into my butt, my glute, and my other foot comes up.
Coach, I got to tell you something. I can't believe Hudson Newmark is a young kid in our program. This kid is demonstrating every workout. He's doing everything correctly, taking the time to do it right. Hudson Newmark, if I had a hat on, I'd take it off for you, dude. This is one of the best workouts I've seen from any of our players in 3 weeks. You are really something, kiddo.
I absolutely love it. Guys, we're going to do this for 30 seconds as well. We're going to keep everyone on the clock. So we're going to go back and forth, but we're not in a rush. This isn't how many reps I did. This is how well I did all my reps, right? So let's do this together. Here we go. Starting in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sit into your heel. Other foot comes up. Let's get a little bit of a stretch in the leg that's straight.
Alex Tall, see if you can keep your knees inside your ankle. Don't let them flare out.
Should feel similar to the squat you just did, along with the stretch on the other leg. Halfway there. Keep working. Come on.
Well, Coach, who is Jake Nathan, dude? This kid is unreal.
Jake Nathan, you mean the push-up machine?
Dude, apparently he's the lateral squat machine.
My man. 10 seconds.
Oh, Zachary Kaplan turning this into a little bit of a skater. Interesting. Nice work, Zach.
5 seconds. What about you guys? My legs getting a little tired. And that's it, guys. Awesome. We got a 15-second break. Now we're going to start to get a little bit explosive with these. We did these last week. They were a little challenging for some. We're going to jump side to side in that same motion. So I'm going to go here and jump back and forth, but you're going to see my knee stays inside my back ankle. If you want to be advanced, you're going to add the arms in too, just like we're running. So I'm here, like I'm skating back and forth or skiing back and forth. All right, we're starting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee inside the back ankle. Sit into that leg. 5 seconds. Awesome, guys. Last piece. Guys, I love some upper body work. I also love a competition. We did this last week. We're going to see how many push-ups you guys can do. We got 30 seconds on the clock. I think we had somebody hit 60 last week. Is that right, Coach?
Andrew Olczyk is debating whether or not it was a real 60, but hey, I trust this dude's integrity. I think Olczyk is just trying to play catch-up. So yes, 60.
60. Was it 30 or 40 seconds?
30.
30. Wow, that's impressive. All right, guys, so we're going to hit push-ups right now. We're all going to get down. My stomach's going to stay nice and tight. If you have your glove around you, your towel around you, or anything that you can kind of put a little thing you can go hit under your chest, right? So a little marker of how low I need to go. Let's just push up right all the way down to there and right back up. I want to go for 30 seconds. Once you're done, I want you to drop how many you put in the chat. But also I challenge you, you guys were here a couple days ago with us. Think about the number that you had then. Beat it, right? I don't care if an 8-year-old loses to a 13-year-old here today. He probably should. But I care if you beat what you did last time. So work your butt off right now to continue to get better each day, all right? We're starting in 3 seconds. Here we go. Everybody down. 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Come on, guys. Ian Siegel cranking them out. Let's go, Chucky. Jack Grant, good job. Keep pushing. 20 seconds left. Come on, Marcos. Downtown doing a good job. Mater, keep pushing. Don't stop, buddy. 10 seconds. Let's go.
You think Nas is going to do any push-ups?
Zachary Kaplan, let's go, dude.
Oh, he sprained his wrist, Coach.
3, 2, 1, and stop. Zachary, I'm sorry, dude. I should have known you always work hard. All right, guys. Amazing workout today, guys. I love what we did with the pitching. The hitting stuff was awesome. The workout at the end was good. If you guys see, the number one thing I want you to start to see is the connection between them all, right? Don't just go through the motions. Really start to learn the way your body's going to move, because when that starts to make sense, I wish I could have understood this at an age that you're at. Whether you're 8, 12, 10, 15, like some of the guys in here, 17, 18 years old, you found out way before I did. Right? I played the sport for a long time. I had no idea what my body was doing. So be conscious. Think about what you're doing. When you're doing squats, what do you feel? And then start to think about the movements you do with the rockers and the step backs. And how can I start to build strength? How can I start to build awareness of those movements? Because it's only going to help you when you start to hit and pitch. Guys, awesome job today. I'm going to pass this thing over to Coach Jordan. He's got one last thing for you guys. Thank you again for everybody coming in.
So you're going to notice I have a bat with me today. And you know what? I'm going to teach you this set of drills. It's a velocity set. It's going to work on bat speed. It's going to work on all of the muscles you need to swing harder and throw harder. Emily said something to me today while she was pitching. She said, Coach, and Coach just said it. Coach Chris just said it. He said, you'll notice that all of these things tie together. They're the same. They're identical. It's the kinetic chain, the kinematic sequence, right? It's how you use your body to create and store and then use energy and not lose it. Now we're going to work on the muscles and the movements that are going to build that and make you move faster, okay? 39 swings. If you have 3 different bats, great. Hopefully there are 3 different weights. Understand this. One of them is going to be your lightest bat, about 20% lighter than what you normally use. You don't have to remember all of this. We're going to email it to all of you. If you have a question, email us. We'll send it to you individually. You have 3 bats. I'm going to call them your lightest bat, your light bat, which is still going to be 10% lighter than what you use, and then your heavy bat, which will be 10% heavier. If you don't have 3 bats, it's okay. I'm going to demonstrate with 1. How do I make one bat feel heavier or lighter? I choke up as much as I can to make it feel the lightest. I choke up halfway to feel a little lighter, and then go all the way down to the bottom of the bat to make it feel heavier. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bat righty. I'm going to bat lefty. I'm going to start with my lightest bat. I'm going to work to my heaviest bat. Coach, did that all make sense so far? Give me a thumbs up, everybody, if that makes sense. I got 3 bats or 1 bat that I use lightest, lighter, heaviest, just by choking up and choking back down. Here's how I do it. All of my swings, understand this, are going to be the hardest swings I can take. Nothing is going to be halfway. Maximum effort after my whole workout. I'm going to start with my lightest. So if you have a light bat, great. If not, choke all the way up. You're going to take your 3 hardest swings standing still. No big load. Nope. Just standing still. Your 3 hardest swings from your dominant side. If you're a righty, your 3 hardest right there. Immediately turn around and do it lefty. Choke all the way up, or with your lightest bat, your 3 hardest swings lefty. You're then going to do the same thing with your middleweight bat, the slightly lighter bat, or choke up halfway. Your 3 hardest righty, your 3 hardest lefty. How many swings is that? We're up to 12, right? 3, 3, 3, and 3. Then you're going to choke all the way down or get your heavy bat, heavier than the bat you use. Choke all the way down, your 3 hardest swings righty, turn around, bat lefty, your 3 hardest swings lefty. Take a little quick break. Next set, same thing. Lightest, lighter, heaviest. Righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty. But we're going to do Babe Ruth swings. We're going to start with our feet together. We're going to fall into the swing and swing hard as we can. 3 times righty, same thing lefty. Start with my feet together, fall forward and swing as hard as you can. Finally, you get through those 18 swings. Coach, how many is that? 18 and 18, 36. Your last set, your lightest bat, or choke all the way up. You can swing any way you want. You can run up and swing. You can take a huge Bugs Bunny load. You can look like Domingo Ayala or Irv Shafran, either one. And you're going to swing as hard as you can. 3 times, dominant side only. 1, 2, 3. You don't need to have memorized that. If you send us an email, empire@newyorkempire.baseball.org, we will respond with that workout. That is some secret sauce right in there that will get you throwing harder and hitting harder without any other work. You're going to do that daily. Okay? So you send an email, have mom send it, have your dog send it, empire@newyorkempire.baseball.org. We will respond immediately with the bat speed and throwing velo workout. If you have any other questions, you email us. Other than that, awesome work, Coach Chris. Great stuff from Suffolk County. All of you, thanks for pumping it up to a new level today. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, Diamond Core. Thursday, Coach Chris and Coach Jordan back again. Have a great night. Hug your parents. Tell them you love them.
Later, guys.